master guitar player on Insta and more. Emanuel Hedberg. Just to start, I would ask you to present yourself if you can. How would you present yourself? I don't know if it's a difficult question, but
yeah, it's a difficult question. But well, I'm a guitar player, and I teach. That's what I make a living of, teaching guitar.
Mm-hmm.
And been playing guitar for. Wait a minute.
Yeah, you can. We can focus. We're just starting. Okay. Yeah, in fact, you were like answering a lot of some questions that I also have. So now you make a living of teaching.
Yeah, exactly. So I've been teaching for a lot of years
Mm-hmm.
at different music schools, but now I make a living on teaching on Patreon and
Okay.
private students like that.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you've got a lot of success on Instagram, for example, almost 500,000 followers. I think you have. I think on YouTube too. So, but is it difficult to make a living only of the social network? What do you think?
Well,
Are you getting paid?
Yeah, it's not easy. It's a lot of work. I mean, I actually get that question quite often, like if I would recommend it to other musicians. And for sure, if you're like if you like to work a lot,
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Work from home, a lot of hours, you know, both during the day and night, you know.
Yeah,
if you like that, so
yeah.
Absolutely. I don't play as much guitar as I think. I guess a lot of my followers, they probably think I'm playing guitar all the time, but I don't. I usually prepare lessons and I transcribe things, you know, edit videos, a lot of that stuff, you know.
Yeah, I know. You have to be very, very busy because also creating content for the Instagram or YouTube. Well, it's a lot of work. I know. I do repost, as you know. I also create some videos, but I'm not very good. Also, I am an amateur player, but it makes me crazy recording the videos and editing the stuff. I think you don't edit a lot because you are very good. You can record with your material and you don't edit a lot, but yeah, it's a lot of work.
Yeah, definitely.
And let me ask you, this was a question also I noted down because some people, a lot of people asks me, because if you don't know, I post a lot of Emanuel Hedberg's videos on my channel. They work amazingly. In fact, I started with you posting reels and they were getting likes and likes also, of course, in your channel. Yeah. And a lot of people is asking about that shot that the bird's eye shot, or how do you record that special, unique shot? Yeah. It's your feature. It's a thing that not a lot of people do.
No, there's a few people. There's this guy called Erik Assarsson.
Okay.
He's also Swedish.
Yeah.
He does that also.
Okay.
And that's because I told my secret to him.
Okay, so it's a secret then.
It's a secret. I don't tell anyone.
It cannot be. I think more or less I know it. I am not revealing it either. But also, I think if you did, I thought at the beginning that you were like with I don't know how to say that in English, but with like a camera tacked to your forehead. It's called. And like this, no? It's something similar to this, but well, we will keep it a secret then. But it's not like that, right?
It's not like this.
Okay. But anyway, check his page, please. Well, I know that you checked, but these shots are original and unique. And I think I know the trick, but I'm not revealing it. And well, Just to get back.
I mean, if you think you know how I do it, so it's feel free to tell everyone. But I will never tell you the secret.
You are not going to tell it. Okay, okay.
No.
But can I ask you just a question about this? Yes or no question, in fact. It involves another person.
What's that? One more time.
The question is, if to record that shot, it involves or you need another person.
Oh, yeah. So, okay. So I actually have a few different methods how I record my videos. And I can tell you one of the methods. And one of the methods involve my partner, my girlfriend. Yeah. So sometimes I just, she just holds the camera like this.
Yeah.
Above the face. Super simple.
Yeah, that's the one I knew. This is the one I knew. I suppose you are very good. You are practicing, I imagine, because I also record, I know the stuff. And as you are very good, it's like, okay, come here a second. And in maybe the first shot is the good one. Because if not, it can be annoying because it's okay, again.
Yeah. It's usually like that. The first or second take is usually the best. And if you screw the first take and the second take, it usually only get worse after that.
Okay. Yeah. It also, very good. It also
it's best to just, if you don't nail.
Sorry, I think I've lost. But yeah, I think you more or less answered the question, and then it went out. Yeah. But let's continue. Let me continue. I also, at the beginning, I wanted to ask you, maybe people will be more interested in this question. When did you start, or why did you start playing the guitar?
I was a huge Nirvana fan.
Wow, Nirvana. Yeah, I suppose you were a teenager, more or less, when it hit.
Yeah, kind of a teenager. I think I started playing around 9, 10. Like that. And I was a huge Nirvana fan and a Metallica fan.
Wow, those two bands in the 90s, times were amazing. I was a kid, but I was totally impressed. My uncles, I remember my cousin introduced me to this, and it was crazy. It was crazy. It hit me too.
Yeah, I wouldn't play guitar if it were for those guys. And then obviously I started to listen to other stuff, like a lot of heavy stuff like Pantera.
All right.
Black Label Society. I still am a huge Zakk Wylde fan. But I don't play that stuff anymore. Yeah. I still think they're awesome guitar players.
Yeah. I think we all start hard or harder, and then we become, more open-minded, and we start, because I also started like with punk. I liked heavy too, and this kind of stuff. And then you get softer and softer. And now I even don't play distortion in my case. But well, it's also it's very valuable, and I also respect a lot these bands, and I know they are very good. They have energy, and
exactly.
All right. And then you studied guitar, I bet, in your case.
Huh?
I mean, you live out of guitar, but you studied like a degree, or I don't know, or some formation on guitar.
Okay, yeah, sure. I mean, I had a teacher for a private teacher, you could say, for a lot of years, like when I was really young, from 10 years old to when I was 20. I had the same guitar teacher.
But maybe
the best guitar teacher. He drove a Harley Davidson and was listening to Jimi Hendrix and stuff. But he also played or plays classical guitar like a beast. So yeah, awesome guitar teacher. And then I did go to school, music school. I went to a school for where I were playing guitar, obviously. That school was 2 years, and then I went to another school for 3 years. But that was a school about sound engineering.
Okay. Wow, amazing.
Yeah, so there were no guitar playing, or it's more like mixing and recording stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
It sounds, in fact, like yeah, very good career. Also, if the guitarist is not like, if you don't, I mean, do you have another dream job? This is another random question, but if you weren't a guitar player, what would be your dream job?
That's a.
Or maybe the dream job, I suppose, it's the guitar, being a guitar player.
Yeah, obviously. But if I wouldn't play guitar, I would probably work with some complicated stuff like physics or chemistry or something like that.
Well, guitar is also very complicated, I think.
Yeah,
Theory
exactly.
and stuff, and engineering. Okay, very good, very good. Fair enough. Okay, what's your favorite guitar, or if you have one or two?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I have a few guitars, obviously. My favorite guitar, I haven't had it for, I think I had it for like half a year or something. And it's, yeah, it's this one.
All right, Stratocaster. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a huge Strat fan. Obviously, yeah, I only play some Strats almost. But this is an amazing guitar by a guy called Mike Bowles. He's in England somewhere, and yeah, he builds guitar obviously, and I ordered this one from him.
All right, amazing.
So amazing guitars.
Yeah. I am also a huge fan of Stratocaster. I only record and play Stratocasters. I was thinking of getting a Telecaster just to change a bit, but I don't know. You have one?
I had one, but I sold it.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe I don't have to even to buy it.
I mean, it was an awesome guitar, but I realized I never play on it.
Yeah.
So why should I have it?
Yeah, this happens a lot to me
because
too.
it was a really expensive guitar. It was a really great guitar.
Yeah.
But there's no need to have it if I don't play it. So yeah.
You prefer Stratocasters?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but do you have a Fender one, or you prefer these other ones which are custom made by some other?
So that's a good question, because I had a Fender a few years ago and I sold that one. I mean, I don't have anything obviously against Fender. I mean, they are great guitars, but if I would buy a Fender guitar, I would want a real like pre-CBS vintage Fender guitar. That's what I want if it's gonna be a Fender guitar. Otherwise, I don't really care about it. And the price for those guitars is, I can't afford a guitar like that. There's no way. So,
yeah.
No, so I would probably never buy a Fender guitar unless I become a millionaire.
Okay, yeah, no, those ones are the price is ridiculous, I think, of those ones.
Like the prices are like, they can go from like at least $10,000 and up, depending on the quality of it. You know, if you can get a pre-CBS Strat Fender for like 10K, you're really, that's.
Yeah, no, it's too much. Yeah, well, maybe you are a professional. You could consider it. I don't know, but definitely it's not in my range. And maybe I think someone told me when I was buying my Fender that we can find other brands which are custom and are handmade for the same price or a bit more or less, that are better, that sound better and are really better than Fender.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you have these master-built Fender guitars, and obviously those guitars are awesome. I never played them, but I don't doubt that those guitars are really great. But there are also other custom guitars that are not Fender that are at least as good, if not better. For example, like this guitar. This guy builds his guitars as close as possible to this pre-CBS.
All right.
So that's why I fell in love with this. But yeah, that's the dream, to have a real pre-CBS guitar. But well, maybe one day, we'll see.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Then I was checking here that people were asking questions. Also, like 6-10 people asked to join, but of course, well, we cannot have them now. But one of the questions, which is also related to another question, is what is your practice routine? If
I don't
you
have
one.
I don't have
you
one.
Don't, because you don't have time.
I try to have a practice routine, and usually I can stick to that routine for like a week, and then I just play what I think is fun, you know, and what comes to mind. So no practice routine.
No practice routine.
No, I never. No, but it's great if you can have one. Nothing against the practice routine. I think that's great, but
yeah,
it's not for me.
So then, yeah, I don't have one either. Well, I'm no professional, so I don't know. But then my question is, if you can give one tip, or what tip would you give to, I don't know, a pre-intermediate or intermediate level player, which is like a bit stuck, or I don't know, or someone who needs to learn more? And
I mean, I get a lot of questions like, oh, I feel stuck. I'm only playing the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
That's a pretty common question.
It is.
Common problem. And I think, I mean, it's a simple answer, but not so easy to do. And the answer is obviously learn new things, learn new stuff, and transcribe and stuff like that from other guitar players that you enjoy. But also,
so it's like
learn music theory. That's something a lot of guys don't want to learn music theory.
Yeah.
But if you're like serious about your guitar playing and you want to get to the next step, you have to learn it.
The theory, yeah.
Yeah, and then some guys ask me, well, did Stevie Ray Vaughan knew his theory, or did whatever famous guy, did he knew his theory? And obviously, I don't know, but certainly there are guitar players out there who don't know anything about music theory, but you can't compare yourself to those guys. I mean, that's
of course. No, but then even the guitar players, like for example, Tom Morello learned a lot of guitar theory and was practicing a lot. So a lot of people say he's very innovative or doing crazy things, but he knows a lot of theory. He was like crazy studying. I heard in an interview.
Yeah.
Well, and with this tip, I think the tip was maybe learn guitar theory, and also you said get influence from, or try to play some stuff from the guitar players you like.
Yeah, transcribe. You don't need to like transcribe the whole solo. I usually never do that. I just transcribe a phrase. If you like B.B. King, for example, pick out a few phrases from him.
Yeah.
Transcribe them, and also not only transcribe them, analyze them, so you understand what's going on, you know?
Yeah. And
why is he playing this phrase over that chord, and so on? How do they relate to each other? You need to understand that stuff. So yeah, but transcribe from different players here and there, a few phrases, licks.
Yeah, very nice tip. I will definitely do that. I will do it. And with this, talking about guitar players, if you had to choose, I know it's very difficult, but if you had to pick like 3, for example, your 3 favorite, or 4 if you want, guitar players, what do you think you would pick?
B.B. King.
Oh, the first, top 1?
Yeah, first one. And
okay,
let's pick some modern guitar players. I'm a huge Robben Ford fan.
Okay, I don't even know this one. Sorry, how did you?
Robben Ford.
Robin Ford. I am noting it down. I noted down BB King because I will also get into him more than I am. And Robin?
Yeah, Robin. Robben. Robin. And Ford. Ford.
Robin Ford. Okay,
Yeah.
I will definitely check this one out.
Check him out. He's more like a, yeah. I think he's in the category of modern blues.
Okay.
But he's not young anymore. I don't know what his age is, but maybe between, I think he's like 60 or something.
Okay.
Then we have like, well, you said 3, so I have one left. So
or 2. If you want to say 2 more, you can. I mean, feel free to, don't worry.
I picked Matt Schofield. I'm a huge Matt Schofield fan.
Okay. I noted it down too. Matt Schofield. Yeah.
Matt Schofield, awesome. Let's pick maybe some jazz players. Pat Metheny. I have never learned.
Wow.
Never learned
Pat Metheny.
a line or anything from him, but I love to listen to him.
Okay, I will. I mean, I have to listen to him because I think it was my uncle or someone who is a lot into music told me, you play guitar a lot, but you don't know Pat Metheny. How this is possible? And I noted it down, but I think I didn't so far. I checked some songs, but okay, I will definitely. Very interesting ones and not the common ones. I like that. Okay. Next, we are going to finish soon. I don't have a lot more questions. I know also you are very busy, but next question, I have like 2 or 3 more questions and that's it. Is like, what music do you, I suppose you listen to these guitar players, but what music do you normally listen to right now, nowadays?
Yeah, so usually I just put on some old blues, you know, old school blues usually.
Old school blues, okay.
Yeah, or okay, so there's a few modern guys like Matt Schofield, like I talked about, or Robin Ford. But usually it's the old stuff like Albert King, B. King, Muddy Waters, and stuff like that. That's what I listen to most of the time. And then sometimes I do listen to some jazz, bebop and stuff like that. But I can't listen to bebop too much because after like 10 songs, I'm like this.
Yeah.
Because it's so fast, you know, and
I cannot. I need to study jazz or something, but I mean, I listen to some jazz, but it's like something I need to get into it too. It's like a subject I need to attend.
Mean, then also listen to this more mellow, soft jazz. Like start if you don't listen to jazz, start with this more simple jazz. That's not a good term, but modal jazz. Like kind of blue with Miles Davis. I think that's a great record to start with.
All right.
Because that's it's a lot of ballads. It's not so fast, and it's very melodic.
I will also check it. Because I am a virgin in jazz. All right. And just to finish with this of the music, what do you think? What is your opinion on mainstream music? I mean, well, your opinion, or if you listen to it or not, or if you don't even know it or like it.
I actually have no clue on what's
clue.
No, I have no idea what's popular.
Okay.
I never listen to radio. I don't know what pop music is.
Okay, well, that's wise, in fact, I suppose.
So, yeah, I have no clue. I guess when I was teaching guitar at these music schools, I had some knowledge about it because obviously some students did request modern pop songs, so I had to listen to it. But I don't have anything against it. So.
But no, you have anything against, but you are totally out. You are out.
Yeah, I'm totally out.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on.
Very interesting. I only will give you a clue. Like lately, or well, 1 or 2 years ago, a lot of punk rock was mixed with trap music, and well, I don't know. I think you won't like it, of course, but it's like, well, at least guitars are back a bit. and
that's
with
cool.
distortion, and yeah, I don't know, it's weird, I have to say. All right. Well, were you going to say anything, or?
No, sweet.
Okay, I was just saying we are going to finish. I don't know if it's possible, but that you play something, I don't know, some lines or something that you like very much, or is it possible?
Yeah, sure. I'm not like gonna have a concert for you.
No, like some like
But
30
maybe
seconds.
Maybe I can teach you something.
Well, definitely a lot.
Because that's what I am. I'm a teacher, so.
Okay, well, maybe that would be even better to like teach, or I don't know, a mix of teaching and playing, or I don't know.
Yeah.
Feel free.
So, yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm a huge blues fan, so I usually play blues. What should I teach?
Well,
so much, but okay. So it's simple. This is a simple thing. I think I can teach you this. You probably already know this, and
maybe for the people, because I think I will post this.
For the people
here, so.
For the people. So I mean, it's pretty common that the guitar players, they tell me, "Oh, I'm stuck with a pentatonic."
Yeah.
So they play that scale over that, that blues. They play the same scale all the time, and nothing wrong with that, because the pentatonic is the best scale ever. But you can just add some flavor to your guitar playing, but by adding the third of each chord to the pentatonic scale. So if you're playing over the first chord of a blues, B flat 7. No, let's pick A. That's simple. So if the first chord of a blues is A7, so you can obviously play that scale, but you can also.
Yeah.
So I did add the third there.
Add more
of the chord. I'm talking about the third of the chord. So for the first chord, you play like that, and over the fourth chord, the D7, you do the same thing. You play your pentatonic, same scale, but you add the third of that chord. So the third is this one, F sharp. So you have instead of you have like that. If you do that, you get a different flavor, and a little bit more jazzy. So that's a pretty neat trick. So you can hear the chord changes. You can hear how
certainly.
And then for the 5 chord for E7, you can obviously do the same thing. You can still play your minor pentatonic and just add the third of E. So the third of E is G sharp. But over that chord, I prefer to play so the 5 chord there is E7. So I prefer to play E minor pentatonic over that chord and add the third of
All
E.
right.
I don't know if you followed me.
More or less.
So E minor pentatonic over E, but I add the third also. So that's a pretty cool thing to do.
Very useful, in fact. Yeah.
If I would just noodle, you can hopefully hear the chord changes. So
yeah, it definitely sounds very good.
Yeah, you can hear how the chords are moving by.
Yeah. And I mean, I think I could follow you, but as I have it, and I think I will post it, I can rewatch it, and everyone can rewatch it, so there's no problem. And I noticed that more people joined during the lesson. This lesson time, we were in 70 or something like that, and we were like, we are 90 right now, so it was very interesting, in fact, and people were joining. I don't know if you want to say anything else to the guitar community, or you have any words to maybe say goodbye, or I don't know, because I have got no more questions. Maybe we can improvise something, but
well, I don't have so much to say unless, I mean, check out my Instagram page,
well,
and also if you're already following me, thank you very much, you know, for the support. And also check out my Patreon page if you want some more lessons. I do also have a YouTube page where I have a few lessons, and I upload lessons there from time to time. But most of my stuff, my lessons are on my Patreon page.
And do they, I mean, also go to, I mean, for sure, go to the Patreon and all the thing and support him, because he's very good and you will learn a lot, as you have seen. But do you offer online lessons too? Are you teaching online? If anyone is interested, can they text you? And
I wish I had more time for that. I have two students now. That I had for like a few months, and I can't take anymore. So it's kind of hard to get a spot.
All right.
Sadly. It's not like I don't want to teach online, but it's like it takes a lot of time, obviously, and I'm so busy doing
but it is very good, mate. Nowadays, you can live on guitar, and it's very good. So, I invite people to go to your. I mean, they are in your page for sure. You have a lot of followers, but also to your Patreon, YouTube, and everything to find more about you. I think that's it. Thank you very much. It has been great. A big pleasure. You are a boss. And for me, that's it. I mean, we can say goodbye.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Nice talking to you. And I talk more to you in the chat.
Yeah, let's keep in touch. And thank you. And goodbye, everyone.
Cheers. Goodbye.